I recently, over spring break, traveled to Guatemala with an organization called the Better Life Guatemala. We went there with a couple intentions. We were building bunk beds and creating water filtration systems for families that live in poverty. We also worked with a domestic violence shelter for women who get sent there by the law because their homes are too dangerous to live in. And we worked with them, teaching them health lessons. We did a couple different ones like self-defense, we did healthy meal preparation. I personally did healthy coping techniques, which consisted of meditation and yoga. And then we also had a learning side of it where we went to private hospitals, saw the differences between Guatemala hospitals and US hospitals. We went to a spay and neuter clinic because there's a lot of problems with stray dogs in Guatemala, and we did some fun stuff as well. So we worked with 5 families, and every single one of them showed us an excessive amount of gratification. There was this one family, a single mother, her name is Rosa, and this was probably the most emotional part of our trip because Rosa holds such a special spot in my heart now because she started crying to us. She got down on her knees. She was telling us about how she often thinks about running away, and she has 6 children. And she just always wants to run away because she can't provide what she wants for them, but they're the reason why she stays.
Mi corazón está muy recostoso.
We were so touched by Rosa. We actually raised, I want to say $800 prior. We went out to the supermarket, bought her groceries to last a couple months. We bought her a kitchen table set. We bought her new bed sheets for all of the beds in her home. We actually taken it upon ourselves to continue to provide for Rosa. So anything that would help, we would love to help her even more, even after the trip is over. So first it was kind of a different thing for me because my 3 years being here, I've just been really stuck to my team. I mean, that's what happens when you're part of a sports team on campus. So going into the trip, it was a little scary almost because I didn't know anyone. None of us knew each other. And coming out of the trip, I actually think I've made lifelong relationships. And I honestly can consider them some of my closest friends now. And I'm so happy and grateful that this experience brought that to me. I think any kind of service work changes the way you look at things. You don't really know what you have until you're exposed to the extremes. And I really encourage anyone and everyone to take part in something at least once in their life like this, because you become so much more thankful and it really changes your outlook. We tend to take things for granted a lot here in the United States, I want to say, because even the poverty here doesn't compare to the poverty that I was exposed to. I would say the most rewarding part was being able to see an immediate impact on these families. We actually get to see and feel the way they were feeling as we were doing this, and I knew leaving Guatemala that I made an immediate impact, which was really, really personal for me, and it was just an amazing thing. I'm so lucky to be able to go to Monmouth University and play soccer and just all the things I've had in my life. Extremely grateful for all of that most people in Guatemala would never even be able to have.